Hello and welcome everybody to the cEDH tournament here at Mythic Games in Littleton, Colorado. And oh my God, Rob, look who it is, top right
Oh
corner.
my! Victor made the top 16, folks.
Victor, Victor,
I'm still rooting for
Victor.
him, to
Oh
be
yeah,
honest.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean he's the hero of the stream.
he 1000% is the hero
Yeah.
of the stream. So I know this is completely biased casting. Don't care, never cared. Sue me. That's it. Okay,
Yep.
fair enough.
So yeah, but it's actually a coincidence that Victor's been on camera 4 times in a row. It's
Right.
not actually like we're trying to get Victor on camera or anything. It's actually just pure coincidence.
Yeah, you say that. I'm still biased. Victor's the hero of the stream. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep saying it.
So, anyways, we've got Victor and like 3 other scrubs.
Yeah.
But, yeah, but honestly, so we've got Tommy on Sisse, Weatherlight
Yes.
Captain. Pretty pretty like a value combo deck.
Mhm.
Yeah, sort of. And then Nolan on Thrasios Vile Smasher, which is yeah, this one's also kind of like a value combo deck, and the main combo being just a Thassa's Oracle, and one of the like self mills cards, and
Mhm.
yep. And then we've got Derek here, Derek back on Kennen.
Yes, yes, he was actually in our round one,
Mm-hmm.
the hero that took it down there, and as we see, he has made it to top 16 here.
Mm-hmm.
And starting off in seat one, we do have Nolan here, putting the Lotus Petal on the battlefield, going and fetching. Wonder if he's got Demonic Tutor.
Whoa, red just right off the bat.
Yeah, saying I need to find something real quick,
Huh.
and let him go find it. The rest of the table says
God, Gemstone Caverns. That card is absurd.
so absurd,
Yeah.
so absurd. Tommy.
Interesting though, pitching Orcish Bowmasters.
Yeah, wow.
That hand has got to be stacked, right?
Seriously, yeah. If you're pitching your Orcish Bowmasters, geez, it's got to be something.
Mana
Mana Crypt, okay. Arcane Signet.
That's
Go.
pretty good turn one.
Yeah, pretty good turn one.
All right. And yeah, back to the Kennen. Let's see if we have an explosive start here. Oh, already reaching the commander.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
but yeah, I mean,
Finhorn
this
Elves.
must not be. Oh, Chromos.
Okay. So, doing a little shortcutting here, it
Yep.
looks like.
Mox Amber.
Yeah. So, looks like Derek's declared his fetch, says he's going to play the Finhorn Elves off the land, goes, puts a Chrome Mox onto the battlefield, imprints a Sky Turtle, I believe.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, and then plays the Mox Amber, passes the turn, I imagine.
God, I really hope this is just turn one Narset.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Please. No stern scoldings this time. Well, okay. Maybe there is that in Tommy's deck. I'm not going to say there isn't, but still. All right.
Okay. Oh, fetching the land.
Beautiful polluted delta. At least I think so.
What
Looks
is
like
that?
a gamble.
Oh, is that a gamble? Okay.
I believe it's a gamble. Gonna go gambling. When you have 6 cards in hand, it's a little bit better.
Pretty good turn one by everybody here. Yeah. No, and I don't think anybody mulliganed.
I'm not sure there. Probably.
Whoa. Is Victor crack fetch taking 2?
Yeah, interesting.
Oh.
Maybe he has the Volcanic Island in hand.
Yeah.
That would make sense. Needing the blue-red. I think I see a Grim Monolith in hand as well. I swear, if he gets like a Jeweled Lotus and then, or even like a Mystic Remora or something, and it just immediately goes to the graveyard, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cry. Okay.
So what do we got here?
Yeah. Randomly discard. See what method they choose. Fan them out. Looks like we got 7 cards. Okay, so yeah. Okay, Grim Monolith going to the graveyard. And as we kind of saw peek in the hand, it's not what he was tutoring up. So, still has whatever that was in hand.
Yeah, well, it kind of sucks to lose Grim Monolith, but
Yeah.
Gamble is such a funny card.
Yeah.
Ooh, what is that?
Okay, putting a proxy on the battlefield here. Mox Diamond proxy. Okay.
Ah.
Discarding what looks like a command beacon. Lotus Petal. 2 mana. Dockside Extortionist.
Okay. Ooh,
So
this is pretty
4?
good.
Yeah. 4 treasures.
Oh my god.
Does he have like a mana crypt or something in hand?
Oh my god.
Let the man nurse it just one more time.
Okay, Kraken 1. Brainstorm.
Brainstorm.
Okay. We'll see what this brainstorm can do.
Oh, that's weird. A mana crypt.
Yeah. I see.
Oh, I guess you're
now.
up on
Yeah, he's
that.
at 5 mana, and he's just like, second Lotus Petal. Whoa! Oh, that got here. Jeez. Puts 2 back. Cracking another treasure here.
Hmm? What is happening?
What?
Yeah,
What
what's going on here? He put 2 back, right? I thought I saw him put 2 back, yeah.
Okay, so he forgot to shuffle before brainstorm. So when he gambled,
Oh. I see.
okay. I don't know why he put all those cards back on the top of his deck.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have resolved that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I guess he never did, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
Can't blame him.
Yep. That was I mean, that's pretty complex turn 1 too, so.
Yeah. We'll see how they resolve this, because also the cards going back on top of the library now is going to complicate things. They might have to do some card counting here and see where he would have been to know which cards specifically are there. Judge looking at the top card.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that is interesting. So yeah, there were 3 cards he should have never seen. Yeah, because it should have been shuffled before brainstorming.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I guess nobody noticed.
Right. Noticing a little late in the game here.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't notice.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, we've been here since 11 in the morning, trying to figure all that out. So can't blame anyone for making a little bit of a mistake like that.
Yeah, the hard thing is how do you fix this? What's the solution here?
Yeah. We hear them talking to the judge here a little bit. Judge trying to figure out the situation, as we have just a quick shout out here to our amazing judges, Nathan Graber.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's the head judge.
Austin Gray.
Yeah.
Doing a terrific job at this tournament, making sure that everything has been running smoothly. And it's been running pretty smooth.
Yeah,
I gotta say.
I think so. Yeah, especially, oh man, there's so many like crazy things happen in cEDH games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think they've been doing a good job. Mm-hmm.
Oh, 100%. And I know Nathan, very stand-up gentleman.
Yeah.
Gotta say, the best judge in the universe. Is that?
Ooh.
I don't.
It's close.
I saw Sylvan here too.
Yeah,
and,
Sylvan's here.
So I can't say that out loud. I don't want to tarnish the name. Okay, so we are shuffling the deck.
Okay. And is he only keeping 1 card? The Hollow Fountain?
I guess so.
Oh no, or it must be Hollow Fountain in hand, and maybe now they're resolving a brainstorm. Yeah. I don't know. I was really hoping that Nathan comes over and just rips Narsa into play. Bam! There you go.
You want to know how we resolve this one? I'll show you a little justice. Interesting. Okay. Well, whatever they have done, it seems like they be doing it. And I'm here for it.
Yeah.
But also just getting back to the game for a second, kind of looking where things stand here. We have some pretty fast and powerful starts from both Nolan and Derek.
Yeah.
Tommy, having that Gemstone Caverns on the battlefield, it seems like a very good call to keep that hand, obviously. He's going to need that because with all the mana that's being presented on the battlefield already, things could start going very quickly.
Okay, so yeah, the brainstorm is being resolved.
Gotcha.
It's like, oh, that's funny. A Jewel Lotus. Bam, Narset!
Yeah. Super sick. Brainstorm is great when you can see 6 cards.
Yes.
So they resolve the brainstorm, put 2 back. I'm sure a little bit of hesitancy as we get back to playing at the regular pace of the game.
The one thing I'm not I don't like too much is I feel like Victor's a little too aggressive with his brainstorms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he can be a little bit more patient.
Thinking about legacy heuristics of old.
Yeah, yeah.
Just save those
that's just,
brainstorms.
yeah, I think that's just my like, yeah, that like rule of brainstorm being just jammed in my head.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think I do agree with you because at the same time, it's like he has kept some very aggressive hands on the back of the
Oh,
brainstorm.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
So, very powerful card, but it is an Ancestor Recall. But
Yeah.
what is pretty close is Mystic Remore, I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Although, also, like, you know, with Victor's deck, you know, the faster Narset gets on the table, the better everything
Very
is.
true.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
So he kind of has to go for it. Okay, Nolan, 4 mana.
Oh,
Calling Ritual. Let's see what the table has to say
no,
about that.
the Narset!
Oh.
That is so good.
Yeah. Pop those treasures. Just get them out of here.
Yeah, does somebody have a response?
If there was a time to respond for literally everyone at the table,
Yeah.
besides Nolan, now is the time. You know, in talking with Nolan a little bit before that, before these matches, we know he's a sweet talker.
Yeah, he's good.
The man got the gift of gab, okay?
Yes.
And
indeed. I like that, the gift of gab.
yeah, you know.
Oh, something else happening?
Looks like another judge call.
Yeah.
Again, starting at 11, ending at 8 p.m. here, Mountain Time.
But I don't see what the problem would be.
I wonder if it was a matter of people were saying the card resolved, and then one player saying no,
going back, yeah,
trying to go back on it or something of the nature. Because this does put Nolan in a pretty good position.
Yeah. So how much mana does he have?
Let's see. So we know that there was three. There was
Here comes the dice.
3 permanents. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, and we do have word here from the wonderful table spotter, production mastermind, genius Max, that Derek actually passed priority, but then tried to interact after.
I see, yeah.
So
that
kind of
sucks.
said
Yeah.
this resolves, and maybe a little too quick.
Like Derek's like, wait, I lose my whole board.
Yeah. Chromox.
Yeah.
I remember I put a card underneath that. Oh, okay. All right. Thrasios on the battlefield. Here we are. And again, Nolan.
Yikes. Man, Nolan's in a really good spot here.
Yes.
That was insane. That was ridiculous.
Yes. That was very strong.
My God, Calling Ritual. Ugh. You see, that's why you just play Teague and you don't run into problems like these.
Doesn't Teague die to... Wait, no, is it CMC? Or...
Yeah, it stops anything non-creature spell CMC
Oh,
for
right,
a
yeah.
Ranger, so it just does that. Oh my God, a One Ring.
Oh, okay. So, we know who the enemy
yeah.
is. Yes, Tommy.
Force
hero.
Pitch Fluster, is that what that is?
Force, it does look like Force Pitch Fluster. Tommy, the hero we need.
Oh God, does no one
Don't
have
deserve.
Oh, please don't have a veil. That would just close this game out immediately, I
Oh my
think.
God.
Yeah.
If he has a veil,
Oh, he's not putting it in the graveyard. Oh, okay, now it is. Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if he has anything like a Noxious Survival or anything like
Ooh.
that. I think he does in his deck.
Yeah.
So he could get that back at a later point.
God, now everybody's just in Garbage Town. Like, nobody's doing anything. Yeah.
Besides Derek, who says, I will put the Bloom Tender on the
Yeah,
battlefield.
that's not too bad. So, and then next turn you can tap 2, play Kennen, and then Bloom Tender taps for 4, right?
I believe that's how Magic cards work. My brain is of mashed potatoes mixed with porridge, so we're in a good spot here.
Do we have the Narset, please?
We're desperate.
Gosh. Man, tonight has not been Victor's night.
No.
It's been rough.
Interesting. This card, some sort of scroll. Some scrolled Lord of the Rings card.
Oh, is it a Lord of the Rings card?
It's a Lotho.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we see what happened here is Victor plays out what is either, I believe, a talisman.
Yeah, like a signet or something.
Yeah, signet or talisman. And then Tommy here plays Lotho, and then we're back Nolan's way.
Turn, yeah. This So I don't play very much cEDH, but I do play against Nolan quite a bit. And oh my god, this deck is so good. And I mean, Nolan is also a ridiculous player.
Yeah.
He's super good.
Nolan knows what he's doing,
Mhm.
and he's so smooth and suave about it. You know, you just trust him, and as he slowly chokes you to death, you're like, you know, maybe this is alright. Yeah, this is alright.
It's funny, like the only yeah, like in his decks, none of his decks get affected by Galactic. Like he plays this and get rock monsters, so
come on
and
now.
yeah, so they just don't get Teak does nothing against these guys.
I'm curious to know what permanent this is that he's put on the battlefield here. Scouring the Magic the Gathering Arts Archive.
Wait, for Nolan?
Yes.
That's a Vial Smasher. That's his other general.
Oh!
Mhm, yeah.
I thought that was a glittering wish. I'm not going to let you.
But he doesn't have white in his deck.
And thus, listen, we've seen Stranger from Nolan, I will say.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, passing the turns around the table. Kinnan hits the battlefield. Get a pass from Victor,
Yeah.
playing tap land go.
It's interesting. Derek had nothing to do with 4 mana, which is interesting.
Yeah, very true.
Okay, so he is Sisei? Okay. Oh, I think Nolan's politicking. We gotta kill that card.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. I just got a 10 for 1 with my Cooling Ritual.
Yeah. Guys, I know I'm not the enemy, but
This card's gotta go.
yeah.
Is there some sort of combo with Lotho and Sisei that I'm not aware of? No, there wouldn't be, right?
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
I think Lotho is just a very strong value engine.
Yeah.
That we've seen to generate those treasures.
Oh, are they debating how big Sisei is? Because Sisei gets +1/+1, yeah, for each what is it?
Color among other legendary permanents you control.
Okay.
So probably currently a 4/4.
Mm-hmm. And then Sisei's search is based on her power?
Yes, so
Yeah.
we'll read it here for the folks at home. Wooburg, search your library for a legendary permanent card with converted mana cost less than Sisei's power. Put the card onto the battlefield and shuffle your library.
Okay. Not less than or equal to, just less than.
Just less than, indeed. And yeah, do you have confirmation, Sisei 4/4?
Mhm.
And also, we do have confirmation that Nolan is politicking, saying Sisei very spooky.
No, don't let him politics.
Don't let him politics. He's too good at this.
Yeah, Nolan is,
He's probably a poli-sci mage. I can't.
He could be a lawyer.
He could very much be a lawyer. He probably is a lawyer.
Yeah.
We just don't know.
That's how good he is at being a lawyer.
So you see a mana rock on the battlefield.
Mhm.
A lot of pointing, a lot of saying, maybe this is scary. Anything but my board,
Yeah.
I tell you, is scary.
That's cool. The signet taps for 4, huh? Ah,
Does it tap for 4 or to 2? I think it might tap for 2. Regardless here, the One Ring.
Alright, does anybody have an answer to this? I think Nolan's politicking again.
Okay.
Huh?
You see
Oh,
one treasure
right,
from
it's
Lotho.
Lotho,
Gotta get
yeah.
your triggers. Don't forget.
Is this it's a Thrasios activation?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
See if we can stop this.
Nolan activates Thrasios more than any other player I've ever seen, I think.
4 mana, we're gonna get something. I tell you what.
Although, yeah, Thrasios activation.
Okay. Revealing
Talisman.
Talisman. Definitely not a counterspell. Looking like this ring is going to be on the battlefield.
Yikes.
And we've seen all day what that card can do.
Yeah, the card is...
Staple, scary,
Mm-hmm.
all in one.
Oh, some politics, I think, happening.
This is the top 16. These are the best politicians the state has ever seen in one room. Okay, so we do have the One Ring resolved, Derek.
Narset, please.
Not drawing a card, passing the turn to Victor.
Although Narset is so bad on this board.
Who do we attack? No one's sick. Love that.
I know.
Just
Yeah,
passes the turn.
Narset really needs to come down like turn 1 or 2.
Yeah. Explains a lot of the play patterns that we've seen from Victor,
Yeah.
actually, thinking back on it.
Oh no plays from Victor. No.
We're just chilling. We're waiting for our spot. We're waiting for the pocket, as they say.
Yeah.
Tommy having to think, having a chat, all in one.
Let's see. Tommy's treasure. Okay, yeah, can't activate Siseiya, right? Arcane Signet.
Okay, sure. Arcane Signet. I'm not a bad guy. I just have mana. Alright? Maybe he has something else to say.
Oh, there's a card that he's casting that's below his lands. I can't quite see it.
Yeah, I can't quite see the card there. Maybe I want to say it's braids, but I don't think that makes sense.
I love braids. That's like such a sweet card.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, everything about that card. Like, she just looks crazy in the picture too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's like, whoa. It's like, thank you. Okay, that's a demonic tutor.
Okay, demonic tutor.
That would make a lot more sense than braids.
Yes.
But I wanted it to be braids.
Yeah. Although Tommy has like the most permanents on the board. Braids, I guess, would probably been fine.
Yeah. Okay.
What the heck is that?
That's a resculpt. So he is turning the ring, I believe, into a 4/4. So resculpt.
Oh, response.
An offer he can't refuse. Let's see. And Nolan having a good point.
Yeah, like, Victor, do something.
Yeah. Please, you see the fingers. It's your turn. Let's interact with this. Okay.
So the ring's sticking around.
I don't know if we have... Oh, no. Okay. Resolves. Resculpt. Not resolving. Tommy getting 2 treasures. Probably not what he wanted out of this exchange.
Yeah. All right. Talisman, Foul Smasher.
See who's getting hit.
Was Derek?
Derek.
All right.
Okay. It's probably where he wanted to send it anyway.
And Ristic Study.
Mystic Study. Very powerful. Lotho triggers, gets the treasure.
Man, Lotho's pretty sick.
Yes, very sick. 1 ring trigger. Oh. Just one, just 1 life. Getting a little hasty here. Come on now. Get to 2 eventually.
Okay, so Derek's board is starting to look a little scary. So he's got a card draw engine active. Bloom Tender taps for 4. The Signet, right? Is that a Signet? That's a Signet, right?
I believe that's a Signet.
Yeah, because the Signet would also tap for 4, right? You would have to invest 1 mana into it, but then the payoff would be 4 with Kennen, right?
Yes, I think so.
Or does it add 1 mana of any type that permanent produced?
Kinnan, Bonder Prodigy. Whenever you tap a non-land permanent for mana, add 1 mana of any type.
It's just 1 mana.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I think
it's not
only
double.
Yeah, I think when you're talking about that, I got
Yeah.
so excited. But okay.
Oh gosh.
Derek presenting the combo here. With Basalt Monolith in play, he can produce the amount of mana to repeatedly untap it and generate infinite colorless mana here.
Yeah.
So the table having a real think about this one, I'm sure.
God, Basalt Monolith was like such a not a good card to print.
No. Let's just say it out loud, folks. Come on now. So specifically here, Basalt Monolith adds 3 mana normally, 3 mana to untap it, but with Kinnan produces 4 mana, so you net 1 mana every time, repeatedly untapping it.
Dice on Bloom Tender.
And I imagine the politicians are going to town.
Oh, is that a silence?
I see a silence in Victor's hand. Having a little peek at it. I suppose you could make infinite mana and then respond. Okay.
Yeah, unless Basalt Monolith's on this stack. Still.
Yeah, Basalt Monolith on the stack. Oh, it's interesting. If other players have pieces of interaction to deal with the Basalt Monolith, they have to go now.
Yeah.
Or else they can't cast any more spells.
Yeah.
And thinking about that, though, this is a weird turn order kind of politicking scenario where I'm sure Nolan and Tommy are sitting there like, we have nothing, Victor. You have to do something.
Yeah.
And then if Victor just has nothing and passes, it's like, okay, maybe I do have a counterspell in hand.
Yeah.
But this is where Derek could feasibly win the game. He doesn't have the outlet to go infinite.
Dear God, is that a Emergence Zone?
That is an emergence zone.
So if he does have something to play, he can just play it on Victor's turn.
That's very true. Okay, and the silence has resolved from Victor. And it looks like Derek is going to present that he can make infinite colorless mana. He can still activate Kinnan. But
he
only has some...
Yeah, does he have any floating green or blue? What?
Cracking emergence zone.
Oh, okay, we're in Victor's turn.
Okay.
Yeah, Victor untapped his plateau.
I see. Gotcha.
Okay,
Victor's upkeep. Cursed Mirror. Rear Stick Trigger.
Stick Study's trigger.
I think he was going to pay for that one. Just have a sneaking suspicion.
Oh man, Kinnan is busted.
Kinnan has looked insane all day.
Yeah, Kinnan is busted.
Or Mirage Mirror, not Curse Mirror.
Uh,
You can Mirage Mirror 3 colorless mana for an artifact. You can pay 2, and it becomes a copy of target artifact, creature, enchantment, or land until end of turn. So, looking at this board, it could become a copy of Thrasios, and then Derek could draw his entire deck.
That is, yeah.
And he does have the Emergent Zone cracked, so he could feasibly win the game. Very spooky.
God, the immersion zone was like the perfect thing to have.
Seriously.
Oh man.
And Tommy and Nolan, looking at this, rather concerned. Death's Door a little closer than everyone would feel comfortable with. So you see Victor scratching the head. Oh man, what are we gonna do here? He's got priority first. And I'm sure we have 2 players telling him, do something, do something.
But yeah, I mean, it's so hard to.
Maybe Derek trying to point out that, don't worry about this.
I'm just gonna make it a new drop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna draw all the cards in my deck. Don't worry about that. But whether he would have the ability to win, oh no, he would definitely have the ability to win. Well, let me look through the Kinnan deck here, because I'm wondering if Derek would even have the ability to win with that, because I think many of the Kinnan combos win through combat damage. So he could play every card in his deck, but if he's going to win through combat damage, as I say that, most lists are playing Walking Ballista. So, let's take that back. Probably has the Walking Ballista, but if he doesn't, could be in a pretty precarious spot.
It's like a big mana deck. They gotta play Walking Ballista, right?
Yeah, that's very true.
Oh, it's funny. I probably wouldn't, just because I think that card is ugly.
Listen, the artist worked very hard on that card. Okay. Is it good? That's everyone's interpretation is different.
All right. So can something be done? It's interesting. Man, I thought for sure no one was gonna get this one off that crazy color ritual.
And it sounds like Derek does have the Basalt Monolith, or with the Mirage Mirror resolved, and he's now activating Kinnan with infinite mana. But he doesn't have infinite colored mana, only colorless.
So, because Kinnan is what, green, blue, 5 to activate? Is it 7 total?
Yeah, Kinnan is 5 green, blue.
Yeah.
Oh, regardless of it, Basalt, because of Kinnan's specific ability, when you tap a non-land permanent for mana, add 1 mana of any type.
Oh,
so you can activate Kinnan. Yeah. And we have from our table spotter here that Derek is saying that he's going to put all creatures on the battlefield, and he has declared that one of them is Tidespout Tyrant, which would be pretty nasty. But
okay, but they're having him go through the motion.
Yeah.
So
it's not deterministic by any stretch of the imagination. So he has to go through the motions. Again, top 16.
Thrasios.
Okay, Thrasios got to make this trivial.
Now you can just activate Thrasios a gajillion times, right?
Right.
Man, that emergence zone.
Right. It's the perfect follow-up.
Yeah.
And at this point, do you just draw cards, or are you going to go through the motions of the threat of?
Yeah, I think you just flip everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flip. You have to reveal it. What is that? Is that Corticon?
So we are going with the route of Thrasios, revealing the cards.
Kildrig.
Okay. Trophy Mage. Just putting all the cards in hand. And he has the mana to cast all of them. Looking pretty tough for everyone who's not Derek here at this table. We see the perplexing chimera. Put that on the battlefield first. And this is
Greedy.
all still in Victor's
Yeah,
upkeep.
on his upkeep. Oh my gosh.
Well, we get to see a lot of beautiful cards here, I suppose.
Mhm.
I like that Land of War Elves art.
Yeah.
That's pretty good Land of War Elves art, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, Kinnon's been good.
And Kinnan has been incredibly impressive
Mhm.
all day.
Yeah.
And has frankly looked better than even like the Tim Necrom decks
Yeah,
that are touted, you know. So how is he gonna decide to win this game? I have to imagine there's a lot of options to do so. Starting with the Tidespout Tyrant. Trigger sticks. We appreciate the zest, Nolan.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
Nolan never misses his triggers.
Yeah. He was ready. Tommy also getting the treasure. So we're seeing the table having a lot of postures that look a little defeatist.
Yeah, I don't.
Or Hullbreaker Whore, not Tidespout Tyrant. That's
Yeah.
Tidespout Tyrant. So now the world's his oyster. Yeesh.
Oh. So yeah.
He's got to be able to cobble together something from here.
Right?
You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, put an Arcane Signet or a Soul Ring or whatever on the battlefield, bounce 2 permanents. Okay.
So yeah, but it's interesting. Why are we choosing to play this out? Is there something that we don't know?
Okay, just presenting a loop
Mhm.
that he can just keep bouncing everything. You know, I'm wondering if one of the other players here has a piece of interaction, and they're letting Derek go through the motions
Mhm.
so that they can try and win at a different time. But
Oh no, I think
No.
everybody's scooping it up now.
yeah, and we actually from the table side did understand that Tommy, we've had a fierce guardianship.
Hmm.
Oh, they're not scooping. Just all of their permanents
Oh.
are bounced to their hands. Okay. Okay. We will try and win, they say. And Derek is about to put all of his permanents on the battlefield. And just a correction here, Tommy actually has a deflecting swat, not a fierce guardianship. So it explains why they couldn't really interact profitably with what's happening. But now,
Yeah, but what now, right?
yeah, can't interact at all. This is a puzzle I don't know how to get out of.
Yeah, I don't think. But there must be something. There must be something that they're thinking of.
Yeah, and I'm thinking too here. The problem is that Derek has the ability to make infinite mana
Mhm.
pretty much at will. And
Yeah, we saw Mindbreak Trap too, so.
yeah, we know that Derek's hand is absolutely stacked, and we've gotten word here that Nolan has Force of Will but no blue card.
Yeah.
Okay. What can we do? Plateau, entering the battlefield, and as soon as Derek gets a moment of priority, I imagine he's just going to bounce that back to Victor's hand.
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because Derek's spells still have flash this turn, right?
Yes, I believe so. It's not just a phase-long thing. It should be the entire turn for that emergence zone. So I suppose with that knowledge, you know, once we get to Tommy's turn, he can still play. But again, all his permanents have been bounced to his hand.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do. Oh, and additionally here, Mirage Mirror can no longer be activated. So we don't have that piece on the battlefield. And the Seaboard Muse. Okay.
Why did the Lotus Petal get sacked?
Not sure. Okay. Being able to untap all of his permanents seems good.
Yeah, and also slightly irrelevant.
Yeah, exactly. Just get to untap all his permanents, and we get to have that piece of the puzzle.
All right, command tower.
So it goes to Tommy's turn.
Yeah, is there... there must not be a walking ballista in his deck. Right? Or else he would have just kept looping, like... Keep looping, So, because Thrasios
Right.
can put it in hand, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Thrasios puts the hand or the lands onto the battlefield. So maybe he wanted to play it safe, maybe afraid of, I don't know, felt like he had what he needed, as Derek did reveal that he has a Finale of Devastation in hand. So, from that standpoint, you know, he has signaled to the table, I will win the game when I get to my turn. Do you really want to keep doing this?
Yeah.
But, you know, Victor, Tommy, Nolan have every incentive to keep trying to play. And,
Yeah, I suppose there's just no reason to scoop.
right.
Yeah.
So we see here that we're going to Derek's turn. Untapping the permanents. I think maybe this was in Nolan's end step and
Yeah.
saying, you know, I can do things. But now it looks like we are in Derek's upkeep. Draws a card. Has infinite mana. Looks like he's making infinite mana.
And what do we got here?
I'm curious to see what the rest of the table has. Because
Are we tapping lands?
we're tapping lands.
What could this be?
Finale of Devastation.
For infinity plus 2.
Yes, right.
We break the rules of the game.
Oh.
Victor, do you have something to say? You get priority.
Okay.
I think Victor says I have nothing, Tommy says I have nothing, and then we have an
Yeah.
offer you can't refuse on the stack.
Yeah, and then... Is that a Glen Alondra?
That looks
I
like a
think it
Glenlund
was.
Archmage,
Yeah.
yes. Nolan pointing. Give me something here. A Force of Will. Okay, and you have the Thrasios in hand. Okay, for the blue card. We're responding. Says, please.
But, yeah, Derek has a Mindbreak Trap.
Derek has a Mindbreak Trap.
And a Flusterstorm.
He has a
apparently.
Flusterstorm. And the table scoops it
Okie
up.
dokie.
All right. Derek showing the power of Kinnan here yet again.
That Emergence Zone.
Oh my goodness. So powerful. This deck all day has looked fantastic, to say the least.
Yeah, it really has. Yeah, the big man is so good. Kinnan is really good. And yeah, like, not only does it combo with Basalt Monolith, but being able to make colored mana off Basalt Monolith is pretty insane.
Yes, indeed. And
Look at all that money.
Look
Or
at the
Hero
money.
walking away.
top 16, get you some dollars. But with that, we will be back with some more coverage here in the final round of this cEDH tournament. What a day. What a day it has been.
It has been pretty crazy. Yeah, we've had a lot of good games too, so...
Indeed.
Yeah.
Again, 9.5 hours in here. It has been a day, but we have seen some sweet games over these 6 rounds, and I'm excited to see what the finals are like.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, hopefully everybody else is finishing up here and we get to see what the top table looks like.
Exactly, yeah. At least one Kinnan deck is going to be in the top 4. That is what we know, at the very least. But with that, again, I am Robert. This is Sam Coop. We are here at Mythic Games in Littleton, Colorado for this amazing cEDH tournament. Thank you to the store and for everyone who has come out to support. We'll be back with top 4 here shortly.